Disclaimer. The following program is a shit show, and unfortunately, it's only going to get worse. This program is not intended for children, as this program will be filled with foul language, poking fun at everyone and everything. We can't help the ridiculous things that come out of our mouths, and no one and nothing is off limits for us. No need to send us hateful comments or emails, we already know we're assholes. Plus, we won't read them anyways. If you are easily offended, please do not listen to this program. We highly encourage you to tune into a duller, less awe-inspiring program. Be prepared to be educated by the uneducated. With that said, please enjoy the show, God save us all, and please don't sue us.
And we have all our sound effects today.
We do. I brought my A game today.
Well, by the way, dear,
Yes.
give you a heads up. You're at story time today,
Oh, yay!
but I need you to concentrate
Okay.
instead of.
Tony's
No,
not.
no, no,
saying
no, no,
your
no, no,
mouth.
no, 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 no. Listen. You need to say, Papa Tony.
Okay.
You think you
Okay,
can handle
in
it?
front of every
Papa's
Tony.
Tony.
Every
Papa
in
Tony's
front
not
of
saying
every
your
Tony,
mouth.
in front of every Tony's thing, you have to say Papa.
Papa. Got it.
In front of every Tony's thing. Wow.
Well,
How many things you got? Is that why you look so handsome today?
well, I got to cover up for the lack of things I don't. I shaved. I even.
You
hairs.
look really nice.
Well,
You do.
Very
well,
handsome.
thank you.
It's because you're taking us out on a date, huh?
Oh, in other words, you want me to pay for this shit, huh? I get it. That's how it is.
Nowadays, everybody pays for themselves. You don't want to offend nobody.
No.
I don't mind. That's where I like to be a lady. Open my door, pay for my shit. No, I was kidding.
Well, I think it should be fair. Everybody should pay for their ways. I don't have a problem with guys opening doors for women and stuff like that. That's just being polite. But if a woman expects a guy to, if they're dating, I'll pick up the tab. They say, hey, I don't know.
I have no
Nowadays,
problem.
I don't have a problem. I mean, if they want to pay their half or the bill once in a while,
Yeah.
that's okay with me. That's
Well,
what it should
yeah,
be.
it's
That's
not
what it should be.
Fair to be all on the man.
No, not at all.
No.
Well, I mean, it's different if she's like a stay-at-home wife and she doesn't really have,
have
an
an
income.
income, yes.
Then that's completely different. But if you want to be a 50-50 in this partnership or relationship,
Especially,
then
if they have a good income and they're making good money, hey, share. It should be right. So that's the lesson you need to learn, girls.
yeah.
Okay.
Make sure he opens your door.
Okay.
And
It's
all
just
you,
politeness. You know what I mean?
Well, the
If
last
the guy
one-
walks in first.
The
I'm
last
like,
one that
what
would
the-
open my door ended up
Yeah.
being a complete jackass.
well, I mean, as long as he doesn't open up your back door, that's the main thing.
Whoa.
A door's a door.
Yeah, I mean,
They got to come through
what if I'm into
eventually.
that, Papa Tony?
Yeah.
Well, then that's
Watch
fine.
my sister's mouth. Just,
She's gonna
I
be-
almost said my name. Let me just replace it. Giggles. I said it for you, sister.
She's probably smacking herself in the forehead like, Jesus. What are they doing to my innocent little sister?
I don't think she's so innocent, but that's okay.
Yeah, she also thought my hand was in your crotch, remember? I was like, whoa. It was Jesus' birthday. We can't do that.
No, not on that day. It's too holy. There's
Well,
enough
I mean,
holes.
there's enough holes down there already.
Did you see the smiles on our face? We were like,
All of us. Whoa.
I like that she realized. She was like, I got
Holy night.
this. Oh my gosh. Now that's going to have a whole different meaning.
Oh
for
no. Well, hopefully by the time Christmas comes around next year, we'll forget.
No,
With
we
this
never
group?
forget.
Oh, with this group now.
We never
We're
let
gonna
nothing
change-
slide. We never let nothing
Change the
slide.
sound effects. Like silent night, holy night.
I miss
not
my
the
music.
same.
I know.
I know.
Last week was
So
tough.
much
I
better.
was like, and then I couldn't remember the music to like try to sing it. I was like,
Welcome everybody to another episode of Rockin' on the Porch. Hopefully everybody's having a good New Year starting so far, because I don't know about us. But
It's always a great time.
it is. To my right, I got Mishi, in front of me, I got Giggles, and this is in the back of me is me, Papa Tony. So,
Wow, I didn't know you were so talented.
well, whatever.
I know. It's like, what do you prefer, the front or the back?
Definitely not the back.
I like that we got so quiet. We're like,
This home we don't play those games. I'll tell you that right now. I may have a crooked thing, but I'm as straight as an arrow. Believe me. I can make a left turn, but don't go down that road.
I can just imagine all these people that are listening.
And they don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
No, they have this picture of your thing because you describe
Well,
it as
I mean,
in many different ways.
okay. I mean, I guess it's as you grow up, everybody, your package, hangs in your pants a certain way. It'll eventually, develop a shape, and that's the way it is. I don't think nobody's, straight as an arrow. It's stupid. I doubt it. I mean,
Let's take a poll.
yeah. If anybody can have a level and see how straight the arrows are, hey, more power to you. But I doubt it. So get a level next time, next week, and.
I just feel like when people actually know who you are, you're gonna be walking down the street and all you're gonna hear is, "Hey, lefty, left turn,"
Hey, that's
and then
okay.
somebody's gonna show you their dick and be like, "See, it is straight," and you're gonna look at them and be like, "You're stupid," and just walk away.
Yeah, but I could walk next to him and still hit him in the face with that.
Give them a header.
What? Where'd that come from? So, man. So, how was your week?
The past 2 days, not even. I think
know.
I haven't seen you guys for 24 hours.
Well, seems that way.
I have a question.
Okay.
Have you seen this word before?
No.
Okay, good.
But
I love that. I love the
do,
name.
I do like it,
I
do.
love that name already. That's a good one.
Yeah. Is that your Rosie's
I
name?
started
no.
having doubt, and I was like, I
No, I love that name
started
already.
having doubt.
God.
So I got a question for you guys.
Shoot.
Would you rather wear somebody else's dirty underwear or use their toothbrush?
Oh.
And to make matters worse,
Okay, I thought there was a
somebody
catch.
who doesn't have the best hygiene. Because that would just be too easy. You know what I mean?
God.
This
Well,
one like grossed me out. I was like, oh.
I can't either. Ugh.
well, the only safe answer to that, I guess, I mean, depending on how dirty the underwear, but at least you could turn the underwear, reverse them. The toothbrush, you can't. It's all that crusty shit's on it. Unless
Well, then I thought maybe you can turn on the
sag
hot
'em.
water as fast as. Like,
well, I know,
to
but
blow-
still.
or like wash off as much of it as.
but the
can.
problem is, it's never going to be 100%
And it's like your
clean.
teeth, and your teeth are connected to a lot. Like
No,
your
no,
heart and everything.
How long do they have to wear their underwear?
As long as you,
I-
I'm sure,
I-
like, let's just say 24 hours.
I say that's the thing. That's why going commando is the best way to go. I'm sorry. Just for this reason right here.
But I like how you decided to turn the underwear inside out.
I like that idea.
That
Well,
didn't
no,
cross
I
my mind. What crossed my mind was I was going to sag the fuck out of them.
No,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
no.
You know what I mean? So that way they're not touching my area.
How about
Yeah, but
turn
how
them
you-
inside out and sag them?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm going to double up on there. Boop, boop.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. But at least, yeah, don't.
Oh, and they never said, or you're wearing the dirty underwear, but they never said you can't wear other underwear.
Look at her with the loophole.
Why is she trying to be so smart now? My brain's not
Well,
working.
it was you saying double up.
Yeah.
That made me think like, oh, double up.
Could I wear them over my clothes?
Probably.
They never specified how.
That's true.
That's true.
I'm on the underwear one.
I think I am too. Because the toothbrush, that
No.
just.
No.
No. I heard too many horror stories about toothbrushes. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Like I've had been in a relationship and they're like, "Can I borrow your toothbrush?" I'm like,
Oh
No.
no.
And they're like, "We make out," and I was like,
It's not the same
no,
thing.
No.
it's
Oh.
no.
And I don't like to leave my toothbrush out if you're in a hotel or anything like
Oh,
that.
God,
And if
no.
they come home or if they come in and do your room, no, thank you.
Well, here's the thing.
What are
too.
those? What are the horror stories you've heard? Sorry.
No, but I've heard some of them where maids use your toothbrush if they clean the toilet and just to
Yeah.
fucking fuck
I
with you. Yeah.
I avowed it that one time, but she didn't know. When she was here from the Azores.
Use their toothbrush to clean the toilet.
I don't know.
She
if
didn't
it
use
was
it
toilet.
in the. She didn't use it after, did she?
Well, she only had one tooth.
I don't know. I
That
was
sucker
young.
was sparkly as shit, though.
Yeah.
Blinded by the tooth.
She was the best can opener they had in the house.
I'm sorry, Tina
Oh, we need to
Ball.
open this can of corn. Get over here. Ashed bull.
It was like
Does she make the noise? Your sister's really gonna hate us after this episode. Sorry, sissy.
it was a suspicion we had. Because
Well, and
Maybe your grandmother knew my grandfather because he brushed his teeth with oh my god, what was the name of it? Bengay.
oh,
Yeah, and then he blamed my mom for it. Like she had set him up.
it was a good,
I was like,
thing. It was a good thing he didn't use Preparation H.
dude. I know wish he would have.
cover it up.
Maybe he would have.
but
Remember
that-
how long it
but-
took him to tell you a story? You're like, oh, this is a 3-hour.
But those generations, they didn't use toothbrushes.
No.
See, that's the whole thing. I'm sorry. They back in those days, dentists and toothbrushes were not invented back in the Azores. I'm sorry.
So they'd go with the underwear too, then.
They would.
Those people, those poor people. Yeah, it was tough.
It was.
It was tough.
They're a lot better now. We promise.
Yes, and they have washing machines now.
Do they have dryers?
They do. Some of them do.
Some of them.
And what they do most of the time is like my mother would do this, my godmother. They will dry it on the line outside and then
and
sometimes
finish drying it in
yeah,
the
and then
dryer.
finish drying it in the dryer.
Ooh, that way you got that.
That's the thing I still caught when we were there last year. We, I step outside on the balcony there, and
Yeah.
you look across other houses, and you still see the clothesline with
Yeah.
a bunch of underwear and what do you call it, thermal underwear still. And I was like, wow, this is bringing back old memories.
Yeah.
So-
Well, it's so embarrassing when you're a child, especially as a girl. And then I would always hang out with the guys because the girls always tried to beat me up. They always tried to jump me because the guys always wanted to hang out with me. But I was always hanging out with guys anyways because my brother. Anyways, long story short, I'd be walking down the street and then we'd get close to my grandma's house and they'd be like, "Are those your underwear?" And I'm like, "Oh my God," all mortified. You got like little flower underwear at that time. Like I was little.
yeah, but you can imagine those days, those poor ladies, to get the stain out of the white underwear.
know.
'Cause-
And then your underwear just hanging there.
and then
for
they
months.
put them outside for the whole village
Yeah.
to see.
But you know what?
They had to scrub everything by hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only was it scrubbed by hand, but I feel like everything was just so much cleaner.
Well, yeah. I mean, the washing machines back there, they were better than Maytags. What? I know. That's what I'm saying. They were
Yeah.
better than Maytags. Exactly.
Is that why Maytag always has the guy like with his hands, like you know what I
Well-
mean, doing the laundry?
Well,
Oh, is that their logo?
Usually it's that guy in the commercial. You know what I mean?
first time first time I went back to the Azores, with your mom, and shit, back in 83, 84, something like that. It was kind of nice to see the what? Oh,
She's waving at the camera. She's not used to being on camera.
Well, also it's reversed, so it was tripping out.
to see the cement washboard. They and my mom had one growing up. Yeah, the hard stains, everything was done by hand. It was crazy.
The rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to wash it on rock.
Yes, it's crazy.
Like when my mom tells me stories, I'm like, no wonder when you smacked me it hurt so
Oh
bad.
no,
It's like
no, they
it's like
those
a piece of cement. you
those
know what I mean?
women, bless their hearts, they were a different generation. Not like
We
not like. Well, today's women, God forbid if the toaster doesn't work, they don't. Oh God, I can't eat toast. Get a life.
Maybe that's why like I feel like I'm a little MacGyver.
Yeah, well,
Because my mom's like, "Pff, don't let that stop you. You can do this.
Yes,
You know?
but you find
Especially
a way.
like on
You find a way,
the
exactly.
Yeah,
dairy.
where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, like on the dairy. Like my mom was 8 months pregnant on top of the haystack throwing hay bales down to my dad. Like
My
I
mom used
consider
to.
one of the hardest workers I
My
know.
mom, during the wintertime, we didn't have growing up. We didn't have a dryer. We did have a fireplace, and that's what she did. A lot of times, she would hang the clothes in front of the fireplace and That was our dryer for the wintertime. So.
Could you imagine that your clothes? Well, yeah, your clothes smell like smoke all the time, huh? Like wood.
Well, but we lived on a dairy, so it was, I'd rather put up with smoke than cow shit. You know,
True.
but that was it. That was the way we did it, and
Yeah.
no complaints. You know,
We didn't know any
we
different.
didn't know any difference. Exactly.
Well, that's like they made fun of me when I was in school and I was bullied because of my clothes.
Well,
And I didn't realize until I was like older that
you're preaching to the choir here.
we were buying clothes at the thrift store because it was cheaper. And I always wondered why like they didn't fit quite right, and stuff like that. And then we got to upgrade and then we went to Kmart and I was like so excited, like back to school. And then I get to school and they're like, "Did you buy that Kmart?" And
Yeah,
I'm like,
I know.
"Yeah, don't you love it?" Like, but what's funny is to this day, like when I was younger, it kind of bothered me because I was getting made fun of. But then I was like, I don't fucking care what you think.
Oh, no,
You know what I
no,
mean?
no,
And I
that's
think
it.
that's why I'm like this now. I just wear wherever and I buy my shit wherever. Like nobody ever believes me like where I buy my clothes.
No, we came to this country.
I actually
Everything.
don't know where you buy your clothes.
Yeah.
Anywhere, everywhere. It doesn't matter. I could be at a swap meet. I could be at a grocery store. Like it. If I find something that looks cute, I don't care where it's from. But I'm not gonna spend that much money on it either.
Yeah.
Because I don't like. I go through clothes. I'm rough with my clothes. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Were you gonna talk about where you buy your clothes?
Oh no. Well, growing up, I was just gonna say growing up, it was the same for us. Like we would only buy clothes going back to school. We would get to buy like 2 outfits,
Yeah.
That was like
and
us.
then
Exactly.
our Christmas our Christmas gift was an outfit,
Yep.
more clothes. And we would choose it. Then my parents would wrap it
Yep.
and put like from Santa, and that was our. And we would just open it on Christmas Day.
Yep.
Exactly what we had chosen. And it was the same kind of thing for us. Like, we would get teased at school because, all these kids had these cool Jordans or like high tops and all this fancy stuff. And
Yeah, but see, in those days, by getting back to what Mish was saying, we didn't know what bullying was,
yeah,
but we rolled with the flow. I mean,
Yeah.
we
I wouldn't
know,
change
anything
anything
no,
from the
no.
way I grew up.
Oh, no. If I had to go back, I told this thousands of times. If I could turn back the hands of time and go back to the lifestyle I had with my folks on the farm, I'd do it in a heartbeat. That was the best of times. The best of times. Family, television
was
was
so
only
simple.
three channels to watch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Things are so simple. No cell phones,
We
no
would
social.
spend most of the time outside playing.
You
Yes.
play outside
Yeah.
you all day long, and then you come home. You ate together. You social together. It was family time. Family time. Nowadays, I don't see my kids. Sometimes we don't eat together hardly. It's so sad, but that's the way the lifestyle is today, unfortunately. So,
That's true.
oh well. Okay.
We got like real serious.
We did.
What's that noise? We didn't have it last week.
I know.
I missed my noise. Because she was pressing buttons last week and nothing was happening. Oh, that's right. She forgot to turn it on. No.
Another mouthful.
Always blaming me.
No.
You are the engineer.
Yeah, well,
Whatever.
I can't reach those buttons.
She's like, I didn't sign up for this.
Bye.
Hello, and welcome to Old Ridiculous News. I'm your host, Mish Huffenlight, and today's newsworthy story is Gender Wars. Who's the worst driver, men or women? What do you guys think?
You're asking from experience. I'll say this, and this is just my opinion from my family. My daughter's a great driver.
Mm-hmm.
My wife, you better wear a helmet. That's about it, because every time she slaps on the brakes.
I don't know how to fucking back up.
Yeah.
What she says?
That's what
That's one time in a gas station. She pulled into the pump and in front of another car, and I told her, okay, just back up into the pump and she's got her camera on the car. It's not like she yells at me and my daughter, I don't know how to fucking back up. I'm saying, you got a camera. It was hilarious, but no, I don't know about you guys, but I know everybody's a safe driver, but out of experience, no, I'll take the man driver at least in my family.
What about you?
My family's different. My dad is a terrible driver. My brother's a terrible driver.
See,
My sisters and me were good drivers.
that's what I'm saying. My daughter's a great driver. There
Yeah.
you go.
So you're gonna say women.
Well, she's got no choice.
So I know that women are known to be safer drivers. That's why insurance rates are lower for women. Teenage boys' insurance rates are higher because they're bad. Terrible. I think until like their 20s.
I think teenage doesn't matter. It could be more just teenagers in general because they're always on their phones texting and stuff like that. So it doesn't really, I don't think it's a boy-girl situation that age.
But aggressive wise.
Yeah.
I'm
but
curious.
yes.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
I know you taught your daughter how to drive. But
Yeah.
did you teach your wife how to drive, or did she
I
already?
I tried.
She already knew from somebody else.
No. This is God's honest truth. I tried to take her, and then we were going down West Side Street where we were living, and I said, "There's a car in front of you," and she just kept driving towards it. I said, "Okay." I said, "You know what? We tried this a couple of times, and no, I wound up paying a driving school teacher to." Whatever, how many hours, and that's how she got her license through a driving school instructor.
Interesting.
Yeah.
My brother's like that.
Yeah.
There's a car. I know. And he just keeps going and then
Oh my
bam.
gosh.
No, my wife, her
bad.
thing, and I'm not bad-mouthing her, even though I am on the thing here, but a car could put their brake lights on, like from here to those houses back there, and she's already, hitting the brakes. And I said, "What are you doing?" "Oh, the car's slowing down for us." I mean, we're half a mile away from the car, but see, that's her reaction. It's always hitting the brakes right away. And if you're dozing off, you're always doing this all the time. And no, she scares me. She's terrible. She doesn't like to drive at nighttime, thank God. So I'm stuck doing that. So
She made me throw up one time.
well, that's
No.
Yeah.
Bad.
no.
We
Well,
went to the casino, and it was like going up.
turning, a lot of curves,
Yeah. And then I got real quiet, and
She's got bags in the back seat though.
that was the best part. Is so my mom's like,
Because of that or
No, she has
Yeah.
plastic bags in the holders for anybody who gets sick in the back seat. So
yeah, because I got like super quiet, and then like I didn't look right. Like I was whiter than normal, and then I was like
Than
looking,
normal.
starting to look greener, And my mom's like, "Are you okay?"
wider
I'm
than
like,
normal. How much
yeah.
wider can you get?
You'd be surprised. When I get sick, you'd be
You get
surprised.
glow in the dark here.
like a
Pretty.
piece of paper.
Translucent. You're like, where'd she
I
go?
can see your intestines,
That's why I have to wear darker lipsticks.
so we can see where your lips are at.
Yeah. But yeah, she ended up pulling over, and I got out. As soon as I got out, I puked everywhere. And then I get back in the car, and her response was not, "Are you okay?" or anything like that. It was, "Don't you know I have bags back there in case you need to do that?" I was like, well, number one, I don't think anybody in the car wants to hear me do that. I was like,
Also,
and
it
I didn't want to
smells.
hold it for the rest of the ride home either.
I would have
Like,
tossed. No, I would
you
have
know what
tossed
I
it out.
mean? I was like,
But we do have that in all our cars just in case. So
that's
I
awesome.
mean,
Well, if you guessed men, you would be correct.
Wait, we can do the
There you go. This was verified by a quick Google search, and we all know the internet doesn't lie.
yeah, right. Well, there's a first strike right there.
So the cause of me going down this rabbit hole was coming across the story of a lovely lady who traveled 500 miles from London to Scotland to avoid roundabouts and parallel parking during her driving test, and failing for the second time. This story led me to an unidentified guy from Piotrkow Trybunalaski in Poland. And if you thought I pronounced that name correctly, then God bless you.
Try like boo bop.
You should have seen me trying to say. I took longer
country is
trying to
this?
pronounce the fucking city than I did actually reading the
What
article.
is this in Alaska? You
It's
said
in Poland.
Oh, Poland. I thought you said Alaska.
two different stories.
Okay, sorry.
There was no Alaska. There was London and Scotland.
I can't hear nothing. I'm sorry. It's my problem I have.
Anyways, how many times do you think this gentleman attempted to take his driving test?
Well, you're only allowed so many. But I don't know about in other countries, but he probably failed maybe 20
5?
times. I'll say 20 times or so.
25?
Oh, something like super crazy.
Yeah.
100.
100? Okay, do you want to change your answer? You
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, in 17 years, this man failed 192 times.
Well, 17 years. see.
17
You didn't
years.
tell me how many years. I thought it was just it's just trying.
She was close.
Yeah, she was close.
was
So
close, yeah.
hit your ding ding again, bitch.
She loves her ding ding.
Ding, you like to flick that ding ding.
Oh.
When you flick your ding ding, does it beep?
No, it chimes.
Chime?
Yeah, it's a little chime. Oh, well, I was going to say, I don't
Yours
have...
is like a clown horn. I wish I'm going to add that sound effect.
I know, I wish. Well, I was going to say, I don't
You'll have a
ding-
clown horn when get a text message.
Oh, that's true.
Oh.
If you send me a text message, you'll hear the clown horn. Send me a text message just for anything
Well,
if you want to
and
hear it.
I was going to say, I play with this ding because...
See, I knew it. I knew
I
it.
play with this ding
I
ding
do.
because I don't have a ding ding, so, you know.
What?
You lost me. There was a long of ding
I
ding
play-
ding dings going on.
I got that the other day at 8 o'clock in the morning when I'm asleep. So
You're welcome.
Yeah, you-
That
I'm
was
sorry.
me.
no, it's,
I wanted you to think of
Oh,
me.
yeah. But it was prompted by me.
no, that's fine.
No, I
no,
play
good.
with this ding ding because I don't have a ding ding to play with.
Okay, that's all you had to say.
You were born with a ding ding.
That's what I said.
You have a ding ding to play with.
No, I
She
thought
has a
that-
bean to play with.
Yeah,
That's her ding
boys
ding.
have dinglings.
So, because you're
right?
Portuguese, is yours a fava bean?
Yes.
Oh. Probably. Very good. I never thought
I
about
know.
that.
I like that.
No, we're not going to say no more beans.
No,
Play with
fava
your
bean.
fava all the time.
You flicking the fava
You
beans?
flicking your fava.
Yeah.
I like
Look at
that.
a
Very
fava.
good. That's a good one.
Thank
Good
you.
one.
You're welcome.
5.
You're welcome. So, this gentleman paid around $1,557 in fees, and who knows how many hours he wasted studying and attempting to take the test. What part of the test was keeping him in park? Well, the written section, of course.
Oh my god.
So there you have it. When you're speeding around town and someone does something goofy on the road, just remember, that driver still isn't as bad as the guy from Poland.
Well, poor guy.
Oh,
And they all have small cars in those European
you
countries.
do.
How hard is it to park and stuff?
Okay,
like
but
that?
those streets are insane.
No, that's true. They're not. They weren't made for
Streets are
cars.
bad.
Like,
They
I
were not.
thought we were going to end up in the living room of one of the houses when the guy, like,
They
did that
whip,
left
They whip
turn.
around. They whip
he
around.
was like an inch, not even an inch away from the person's home. And I'm like, and then you guys put me in the front.
Well, no, and not to ruin the mood of the show or anything, but my uncle got killed stepping outside his house. He was locking the door, and because the sidewalks are so small, a truck went by and had some kind of like a hook on the back of it.
Oh,
No. He just caught his coat and whatever.
Yeah.
But
he
you know
was
how
dragged.
small the sidewalks are, and unfortunately, that's how he passed. He got hit.
for your
He didn't get hit by the
uncles.
car. He got hit by the hook, and just outside his house, outside his door. So
Were you the one that took the picture of us in the van?
yeah.
Oh my God, we look like little
That was
sardines.
so great. Oh wait, he's the one that turned.
I
and
mean,
almost
he
ended
was
up in
an
the living room.
excellent driver, don't get me wrong, but I'm also the girl that was just in a really bad car accident.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I already have a
get-
fear of being in cars.
Yeah.
And then they put me in the front while they're all smashed in the back. So, and it's like the big window in
Yeah.
the van. So I'm like, oh my God, in my head. I know the wife was like, she, poor thing. I kept trying to make conversation with her to get my mind off of it. But when he was like turning and just like,
they can't turn on some streets.
oh my gosh, I was like, oh my God, oh my God.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
you
bad.
got to turn. You got to back up. You got to back up. You got to turn. No, I'm sorry. I couldn't.
I was
couldn't
in-
do that.
When I was in Lisbon too, there was a night that I was at a because of the Fava, like a Fava house, until 1 a.m, and it was in Alfama, so like the old part of
Town.
Lisbon.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the streets are like really narrow. There's only certain streets. Anyway, so a taxi came pick me up right outside of the Fava house because I was like, I'm not gonna risk walking. So this van picks me up, and this guy is insane. Because the road that my Airbnb was on, it was a lot of people would just leave me at the end of it, and then I would walk down it because it's so narrow, and then to actually go down it, it's one way. So they'd have to like loop all the way around and then go down it. So I was like, no, I'm okay right here. It's right here. And he was like, no. Goes around, loops around. I was panicking. His big van
boy.
could not fit in that. Like it barely fit.
How did you get out?
It was a sliding door.
Oh my God.
I was in the back.
What cracks me up too is like when I was at my friend's house and they were taking us back to the festival. Well, I was cracking up because I rode with the husband, and then the boys rode with his wife, and so they got there before we did, and we pull up, and he's like, "All right, do you see a spot?" And there was like a little tiny like hole, and I go, "Well, I don't know," and boom, boom, like over sidewalks and just, woo, woo, woo. And I'm like, so do you guys always park like this? And he's like, only for the festivals. He goes, but once the festivals are done, you can't go on top of the sidewalk.
Yeah, I noticed that. They allowed cars to park on the sidewalks during the Sunshine English.
Yeah.
But they had no choice.
They really don't.
I was reading on my phone this morning, just it had nothing to do with the Azores, but in Portugal itself, the tourism that they got this past year.
Oh, millions.
Unbelievable. So,
Do you think it's because they knew we were going?
well, hey, I tell you,
This is pre-Rocking on the Horse.
yeah. I mean,
The idea was there.
did we talk about it?
Yeah, remember we talked. We said we were going to do it before, but then there was just so much happening with the packing and everything was last minute.
It's
for
just
me.
hard to believe that just an innocent thought where we're at today. I still
I
blows
was
my
told
mind.
about it there too, right?
Yeah, because we brought it up with you.
Because as soon as we got back, we started.
Yeah.
I mean,
I ordered
me
everything.
and you, we started practicing at
my
my house.
What a shit show that day.
I'll never, well, you weren't involved
in
yet
it,
because we didn't know who our third person was going to be. And here we are. I know we probably talked about this already. We talked for whatever, blah, blah, blah. And we said, But then we played it back and we couldn't stop laughing. I said, this is shit's funny. We didn't even know what the fuck we were doing. and then we did it again another day or another practice. And that's when we got you kind of involved, and the rest is history.
Involved.
Yeah.
We're all inclusive here. But yeah.
Oh, man.
Like I think about that sometimes and it makes my heart happy, like how random it just like all like okay, so the first time I finally got the equipment right. Well, what I didn't know is I needed a memory card to go in that thing, the console. So I was like, it wasn't recording. I'm like, what the hell? I have the mic set up, but we didn't have headphones.
We go to the Dollar General buy
because that's what was stopping it, all of it.
and we ran into one of our fans actually in the parking lot.
What up, Benji?
And he asked, what you guys up to? We said, shh, we don't want nobody to know what's going on.
I told him it was a secret.
And he looked at me like, why is this guy with this woman here? He doesn't know what the hell's going on.
And then this one goes, shh, our wives don't know. And I'm like, and I look at him and I'm like, fuck it. I mean, this guy already thinks by the way, we were just hanging out with him in Portugal. And I was
thinks she's
dying.
gay. Yeah.
Yeah. He's probably like so confused on what he's like. I just saw you, and now And I don't know what the best part was. The fact that I just looked at you and I was like, sure. Like I just like I didn't change. And then he's like, okay. And then he runs into his daughter later on that day.
What's going on with your dad?
And he goes, so I saw your dad and your cousin. And she goes, yeah. And he goes, yeah. I just told him have fun with your secrets. And literally, that's what he told us because we started walking away. And he's like, have fun with your secrets. And we just started laughing. And we're like, if he only knew, like, because I asked him about that. I go, what were you thinking? Like, when I told him that we ended up doing it.
I don't remember what he said, but.
And he started laughing. He goes, honestly, I thought that, like, maybe you guys weren't allowed to drink and you guys just went to go get booze or something. And I was like, if you only fucking saw us with the little, like, cheap ass $6 headphones, that didn't even end up working. I had to throw away. Anyways.
I think I still have them underneath my desk. I might as well toss them. They're not going to.
Memorabilia.
Our first
This is how we started.
Someday when we get a studio, we'll have them on the wall. That's our first headphones.
Actually, I think I gave mine away.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. But you know what? That's how it started, just with a thought. And here we are today.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Up next, sports with Papa Tony.
Okay, boys, it's that time of the month.
Boys.
You should say girls.
Boys and girls.
Wow.
Today we're going back to our story time. And of course, your favorite engineer has requested to read the story again.
I requested.
Not a girl giggles.
It sounds
Yeah.
better coming out of her mouth than my mouth.
Although I do think you're a really good storyteller as well.
I know, but when it's this kind of stories, it's better out of your mouth.
Remember, he's
But isn't this your request for people?
Well, yeah, but I mean, just remember what I told you to do.
yes.
Put Papa Tony's nuts in your mouth.
I need to take a picture of this book.
Who cares about the? You can't read the.
I was just making sure it wasn't something like.
No. It's
written
somebody's. Yeah, we don't, I can't
Holden
pronounce
Wiener
it.
again.
No, it's somebody.
by Missy Tayanita.
Who gives a shit?
Oh my gosh! Look. Hold up. So there's this guy that's at a nut stand, right?
Yeah.
Like on the side of the road, and it says "Big nuts, salty nuts, Filberts, Hazel's nuts." I don't know. And then cashews.
Let me take a picture and I'll post it so people can
Okay.
see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I was like, what is the shape?
It's for whoever they donated. Whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Reach around books.
Yeah, just keep going around. That's not the. Yeah,
What?
we
Reach around books.
Put Papa Tony's nuts in your mouth.
This is going to be the best episode. I think. Go ahead.
You have the biggest grin on your
I know. I like it. I don't know why. But
Papa Tony has big nuts and small nuts.
when he gets cold.
yes.
He has pecans and walnuts, nuts without or with a shell. There is no nut that Papa Tony does not sell. Hey. There's fancy nuts.
You don't have to
Tasty
describe
and
all the
fried.
bags. Come on.
I like that you're all,
We know what nuts he's got.
No, they don't.
you have the listeners can't see it. You have to describe
Okay,
it.
Papa Tony sells his nuts all day. He always has a line. There's prime nuts. Gigantic. Ooh.
They're calling in for orders already.
I know. My phone never rings. Good grief.
Gotta wait. We're on the air.
Terrible.
I like this one. There's nuts.
Those are the best kind.
Why is there a monkey?
So, as I said, nuts.
It's a mouth.
Oh, and then we mentioned the monkey in line.
And the guy with the special package.
Yes, there's a guy with a special package.
That's not much of a package, but either way. Okay, go ahead.
See what your nuts do to them?
Keep reading.
Some say Papa Tony's nuts smell great.
The guy's all.
Some say they taste divine. Eat me.
See what you bitches are missing?
Oh my
Oh, boy.
This story's going to take like 30 minutes.
Hurry up.
because
That's
it's
our whole
hilarious.
episode.
There's so many jokes built into
Okay,
this.
that's
though.
okay.
Okay. They drive or walk or ride the bus. They come from north and south to take those hot and salty nuts and put them in their mouths.
Dude, that monkey just keeps following you.
Hey, well.
Why does a monkey have gloves?
Okay, but why is that the only animal in the story? You would think like an elephant.
You never heard about spanking your monkey?
That I
Notice that only adults are in the line and the kids are back there.
Well, they're swinging. They're swingers.
They're practicing.
They're practicing to be swingers. Okay.
Papa Tony dips his chocolate nuts until they are just right. He knows your mom will take them home and suck on them tonight. Oh my gosh! Another call! She's giving him the number. It's her.
It's her calling you.
These people can't stop ordering my nuts. I don't know what's going on
She's
here.
calling you. She's handing the number.
Jeez.
Her number to you. This is so funny. Okay. Whew.
I shut it off. Sorry about that, folks. We have to take our orders, though. Okay.
Sorry.
Are you choking on Papa Tony's nuts?
Yes.
Which flavor do you like? No, go ahead.
Chocolate covered.
Once you go dark, you don't go back. Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, go ahead.
It's healthy. Were they salty?
BJ looks at Papa Tony's nuts and tries hard not to stare. As Steven grabs at his nut sack and finds a big old pear. Hey, there's
There you go.
colossal nuts and huge, delicious, warm and round,
Wow.
and tasty. Wait.
See what I bring to the show, guys? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, keep reading.
I'm trying. BJ plays with Papa Tony's nuts in the closet at his house. Grandpa says he should just come out as he pops one in his mouth.
I think we're done after this.
I don't know how we're going to top this.
Go ahead. Well, we have to
How
go.
do I follow this?
No, go ahead.
In the closet, he has pictures hanging of the nuts.
Well, they're pretty famous, you know. I'm sure they're going to be in the Hollywood Walk of Fame someday.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You got to dip your nuts in the cement before you sign it.
Papa Tony.
Mommy, look! We're stepping on Papa Tony's nuts on the sidewalk.
Look, mine fit too.
Oh gosh.
Okay, go ahead.
Grandpa likes to go in there and take his camera with him.
Oh.
He loves to look at photographs when Papa Tony's nuts are in them.
Oh. That's deep, huh?
Hey,
So deep. That's what she says.
we'll talk about that when we get off the air. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, whatever. Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Oh my God.
That's also what she said. He swears, this is so Grandpa, he swears it isn't weird or queer. He says it's not a crime. Grandpa licks the salt right off of Papa Tony's nuts sometimes.
Okay, Grandpa
Tony,
just
I didn't know
fucking
you were
freaked
into
me out.
that.
Yeah.
Hey, not me. It's him.
See what your nuts do to people? You even make a wolf get crazy.
What the heck is that?
That must be a nut. Is that beaver?
A beaver with like a thong?
One piece thong.
I have to look at it later. I can't see it from here.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
That's Grandma.
That's Grandma's beaver.
Oh, yes. Ooh, this is your kind of page, Papa
now
Tony.
this is
Right
good.
here,
Okay,
right
there
here.
you go.
The girls, too, like when Papa Tony's nuts. Oh, wait, sorry. The girls, too, like Papa Tony's nuts. Of this, there is no doubt. Every girl around this town has put them in her mouth.
Ooh, damn, you get around.
Hey, what can I say? What can I say?
On the way to school today, riding on the bus, the Johnson twins were in the back sharing Papa Tony's nuts. I don't smoke, by the way, guys. They're allergies.
No, it's
Sure.
yeah, it's the nuts in your mouth. Go ahead.
That's what it is. Back and forth they open up, hoping that they don't get those big and tasty nuts stuck down in their throat.
There you go.
That the giggles.
That's what
That's you,
happened to me.
giggles.
Hey, that was
Yeah.
it right now. See?
Hey, that one's not ready. It's gonna chip a tooth.
It's not ready. 69! The bus number is 69!
You know your numbers. Good job.
Even Miss Boldyke, the softball coach and her special friend will have a go at Papa Tony's nuts every now and then.
Wow, this book is like
Yeah.
covers every base here.
I'll have my signing show here pretty soon.
What is happening here?
What? I
Nothing.
can't see.
She's just
She has
reaching.
like her hand on her belt, and then that girl's like,
No, I think she's
She's
walking
just
in
walking
front of her.
in front of her, whatever.
Damn, Giggles.
Hey, hurry up,
You're
Giggles.
No,
You're-
but-
reading way
Yeah,
too
yeah,
much
yeah.
into the illustrations
Yes.
of the book.
but did you see her eyes are so sensual looking at Papa Tony?
I can't help it.
Ooh. There really is no argument Mount Rushmore ought to be a monument of Papa Tony's nuts for all the world to see.
That's true.
I think
Yes.
I'd go see it.
I would go see it too.
I'd be like, I know that man.
I've seen those nuts before.
I have not.
I'll draw you a picture.
They're all droopy.
They're all-
This is another language.
no, I think that,
This is another.
read the bottom.
Wait.
Just read the bottom.
Igogahan, because the end is too final. If you haven't done it yet, you are really missing out. Grab a sack of Papa Tony's nuts and put them in your mouth.
Yay! That's it.
Oh, he has more books.
He does.
Okay, don't say them because
Yeah, we'll save them
I'm
for
going to try
next
to buy
time.
them. Yeah.
Okay.
Next time for story time. I like the one on the bottom though.
Yeah.
The one on the
My
bottom.
My friend has
The
the
one on the
bottom.
bottom is yours.
My friend has the bottom
Ooh.
one.
Yeah?
Yeah, I read it at my cousin's bachelorette
That's it.
party.
Very good. Thank you, Giggles. That
I'm
was
so sorry
that's
this
the
took longer
best.
for me to get through. This was hilarious.
That was the best sports cast I've had in a while. And back to you, Giggles. Oh my God.
I was reading the back.
Uh,
How they came to be.
She wants to know where she could purchase the
Yeah.
collection. These are like Harry Potter books. You know, there's like a
Gotta catch them all.
yeah.
That's Pokemon.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Thank
That
you.
was hilarious.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh, that was just
No, when
I'm gonna go through and I'm right on each page. Papa in front of
I know.
Tony.
aw.
When I walked in, I told her, I said, we have to have Giggles put the pop in front of everything. It'll sound better. So, and you did a great job.
Thank you.
You tried your best.
Could you imagine his book collection that he has?
I
You
got to
should
get
put 'em
more.
on
I got to
display.
get more. I got to get more.
You know what? When
You
we get our
should.
studio,
Because my daughter gave me this one last year, 2 years ago. And I had one of my nieces read it at a Christmas party. And she's a teacher in a Catholic school.
My God.
And coming out of her mouth, it was hilarious. I mean, she didn't say, well, of course, Papa Tony wasn't around then, but it was fun.
that's awesome.
Oh, man.
Should have recorded that.
Oh, well.
It is recorded on multiple devices.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. He got real excited.
I did. I wanted to see that.
Okay.
So, you can't make this shit up. I'm going to tell you a tale of an ordinary man who thought he was going to have a regular day, but instead found himself having an extraordinary experience that no one would believe him if it wasn't for a fisherman who witnessed it all. This regular Joe was driving down the street when he found himself in the middle of a police chase. Him being the main suspect, naturally, regular Joe contemplated on pulling over, but on second thought, feeling a surge of adrenaline, he gunned it instead. Regular Joe wasn't used to... Sorry, the penis is back. Yeah, the kids. Regular Joe wasn't used to driving at such high speeds. He began to grow nervous. And that's when he lost control of his vehicle and crashed into a storefront. But let's not forget, regular Joe was all hopped up on adrenaline, so he decided to use his Chevrolet legs and throw them into fourth gear and hightail it out of there. No, ladies and gentlemen, that was not the extraordinary situation that regular Joe found himself in. In fact, it was just about to unfold in front of his eyes. As regular Joe strived to cross an open field in his attempt to get away, he failed to notice An emu and her babies.
Oh.
Ever wonder what happens when an emu mama feels her little ones are being threatened? Well,
Yeah.
you guess. Try if you said shake it like a tail feather. Just kidding.
Those birds are mean.
Yeah.
They are very
And
aggressive.
they're scary as
They're
shit.
scary because
So regular Joe found himself face to face with Mama Emu. Mama Emu.
emu. Yeah.
I said emu.
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 Being the protective mama she is, showed regular Joe her impressive combat skills. Joe tried with all his might to fight back, but he was no match for this emu's Bruce Lee skills. Instead, regular Joe got his ass handed to him. A nearby fisherman was going to intervene when he remembered how when he was around swans and their youngins, and how protective the mothers could be. So this fisherman's thought was, nope, there's no way I'm getting in there, especially given how massive emus are.
Yes.
Instead, like a sane person, he waited patiently in amusement for the officers to arrive and to make their arrest. The end.
Poor guy.
Could you imagine
Now
getting your ass kicked?
No, those birds they're just smaller than an ostrich, so that's the size of those animals. They're not.
big.
They're not.
I've been next to one before. Oof.
Yeah.
Years ago, I well, it has an emu involved in this story. We got when I was breeding cows for a living. Somebody screwed up and put our phone numbers in the yellow pages. For those who don't know what yellow pages are anymore, but they put our phone numbers at all local breeders all under animal services. So I would get calls from people for me to go rescue animals. And this one guy calls and said, hey, and this is God's honest truth. I got this emu in my backyard. Can you come and pick him up? And I said, what the hell do you want me to go do with an emu? And it was just before Thanksgiving. So I told him, I said, well, Thanksgiving's next week. See if you could stuff them in your oven. But the thing is, they got I was getting calls randomly to pick up those stupid animals. For some reason, they thought I was a thing. But no, I wasn't going to mess around with an emu.
Oh,
Crazy.
hell no.
Hell no,
Just
thank
one
you.
kick from that thing?
Well, the ostriches are worse, but those things, they attack with their beak. And no, thank you. No,
They're mean.
they're mean. I mean, not all of them, but the males are very aggressive. So, and the mothers would be worse with
Yeah.
little ones.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
I know. I've already been attacked by a goose. I can't imagine an emu.
you
got
you
goosed
finally
by a
got
goose?
goosed.
Yeah.
It's about time you got goosed. Jeez.
What does goosed mean?
Here, go back to my book.
Page 3. Just kidding.
Okay, but seriously though.
You know what? Google it. I want to see what Google has to say about this.
Yes, being goosed.
Okay.
Yes.
Hold on, let me save my word pronunciation.
I didn't think the show
here.
could get any worse.
Yeah. I didn't think we were going to top your book, but here we go.
Here we go.
She's going to have a
Here goes-
flashback to
here goes
Googling
gonna-
tossing salads.
Giggles is getting goosed on the air here right now.
We might traumatize her, so when somebody outside the show tells her Google it, she's going to be like, no.
Does it mean to poke someone between the buttocks?
Oh, there you go.
Oh my Goldie, she's got it. Where did the
Oh,
accent come
somebody.
It says buttocks.
from?
What talks?
Poke someone between the buttocks. Oh, to startle them. Oh,
Well, if somebody sticks something between your buttocks, you're already
Yeah.
they'll be startled.
Yeah.
you're going to be startled.
You definitely do a tuck in.
All depends how big their beak is, I guess. No. She's still looking at the.
Yeah, because then it says, what does goose a woman mean to poke between the buttocks with an upward thrust?
Ah.
Oh, so you salmon her. Huh?
Ah, geez.
Are you looking at images?
No, no.
It's all how-to video. She's all-
Actually, let's see if there's.
Here we go.
There we go.
Somebody
shows
just,
a bunch
Oh,
of
man.
geese.
somebody just went down a rabbit hole.
Boy.
It's just a bunch of gooses.
Okay, that's good.
I'm
Thank you.
kidding, geese. Anyway.
Oh, man.
I like when she Googles that shit because her face is funny. She's like, oh.
We're here to educate. That's all I know. How, I don't know, but
I learned what goosing means, okay?
very good.
Anyway, this week's dirty word.
Blowholing.
I love that word.
Blowholing.
Ooh.
Is this a dirty word or not? I mean, you just
Yeah.
goose into another dimension. I didn't know goosing meant.
Are you blowing holes over there?
That's right.
Into blowsies.
Is this Blowsy's cousin?
That's a small hole, but still.
Oh, fuck. See, I feel like I want to say yes,
Yeah.
but it might be like too obvious.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I'll go with yes for
All right,
me.
then I'll go with no.
Okay, yes for me, and
So
no.
who are we?
Doesn't matter.
Do Papa Tony.
Papa Tony
Says dirty.
says it's a dirty word.
Oh! What is it?
I like that. Oh, the
She
excitement.
She just got goosed with
Is
it.
that weird? Damn it, giggles. Keep your hands to yourself.
I can't keep my hands to myself.
I'm going to report you
She's-
to HR.
She's flicking
Which is
her
me.
fava. Yeah, she's playing with her fava again. Okay. Go ahead.
Blowholing.
It's hot in here, and it's so cold. The heater's not even on.
Blowholing means the art of ejaculating into a woman's nostril.
Oh.
Wait, Papa Tony's face just
I was
lit
gonna
up.
Out of all the holes to pick,
Yeah, exactly.
I was going to say.
Like now I'm like
I mean, oh,
It's
man.
like precise.
I was going to say, yeah, that.
precise ejaculation.
I mean,
So I've been practicing, babe.
oh my God! I know I wasn't expecting the nose. I figured something else, but hey,
Yeah.
oh well. That's, okay,
That was good.
that was good. That was good.
Good job.
I like blowholing.
I bet the men do, but the women do not.
You like blowholing? You've tried blowholing?
Hey, I have no choice where it goes. I mean, I have no control of it.
Oh.
I know. Gee, what the hell? You think this isn't accurate? This isn't a gun. You just
Hey, okay, but if it's going into her nostril, that's like
he's got to put it right up there. He has
Yeah,
to.
has
That's
unless it's like milk. And she-
Oh my God! It goes in one nostril, comes out the other.
like whenever you choke and then
unless it's like milk. Okay. All right.
we're moving on now.
Yeah.
She let me. I'm speechless. It's like I don't even know how to. I got nervous. I was like, oh.
Oh dang! I don't think I put it back from goosing. There we go.
Yeah, you go.
Goosing? Geesing? Goosing?
Yeah, no, goosing, no
goosing.
geesing.
So is it
Sorry.
geesing if it's more than one? Try by geesing.
Woo! Okay. The fucked up word of the week. Let's see if you guys can say this.
La logizia.
Isn't that what we had last week? No.
Is it what we had last week?
No. No, maybe it's not.
You mean
Is it?
like 2 days ago?
Oh shoot! Did we?
I don't know. It sounds.
I know. Now that I'm listening, when I heard you say it, I was like, oh no.
Because
I
we
bet
kept saying
Me being all preoccupied about blowholing, and look, I doubled up on this one.
Yeah. That was
Dang it!
that was
okay.
less than
That's
24
all right.
hours.
That's okay.
Dang it!
That's all right. Don't worry.
Wait. Epic fail.
What? The emotion. Oh, yes.
La logizia.
Yeah.
Man, guys, I suck.
Well, I'm glad the guys will be happy.
Yeah, dude, I mean, she even
Guys,
announced
I
it.
mean,
Man,
they're-
guys.
Oh, okay, I
Okay.
have one.
Okay,
Man.
thank God.
Man and guys, she likes to suck.
Yes.
This is like giggle confessions. Jeez.
Oh,
Fessine.
Fascini.
Fish.
Fascini. Fascina.
Fish.
Fascinami. Sinini. Fascini.
You see me? I see you.
Fascini. I see you. I see you.
Fishinimi.
I don't know. Some
Fishini?
s-
9. Fish sign 9.
Now you're sounding German.
I know.
sound like something to do with feces. So I don't know. Fez.
9.
Fessini. Fessinin. Yeah.
Fishinin? Fishinin. Fish.
Yeesh.
Fish.
Ready?
No, no, no.
Yes.
Video not available.
Wah, wah, wah.
But is it though? That's okay.
Spread wait. Haha.
Verse 9.
Fashion 9. See?
It's German.
I
sounds
was
German.
right. You guys made fun of me,
No,
and
I
then I
didn't
got all
make fun of you.
nervous.
No.
And I was
Fashion
like,
9.
she was like, oh,
Fashion 9. Yeah, because there's the 9 on
Fashion
the end.
9.
Yeah. Fashion 9. Yeah, that sounds right.
Fashion 9.
Okay, what is it, dear?
It is. Oh. It's not, it's Latin.
Oh, okay.
really?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound Latin,
Based.
but
It means lewd or obscene.
Oh, I'm definitely Fashion 9.
Fashion 9.
we're all Fashion 9s.
Fashion 9.
Maybe we should change the name of the show.
Fashion
Oh,
Fashion 9.
oh, don't change the show. I like our show.
Throw in a bunch of fashion 9s. It's an adjective, not a.
You act like we know the difference. It's fine.
Okay. Shoot, I'm writing the wrong thing.
She's all fucked up today. And she slept all night. That's the sad thing.
No, I actually did not sleep very well.
Well, you were excited about coming to the show.
Was.
I know.
Yeah.
He says,
Talking about my passions.
Of Goosey and Fashion 9s
mm,
and Papa Tony's nuts.
yes.
And
So you weren't expecting to have my nuts in your mouth. were you?
no, that was a good twist today.
Thank you.
Wait, you gave him the twist, though, right?
Ouch.
Yeah.
Why am I grabbing myself?
And that was like
I like that you jumped.
I know. It's
I
like,
know,
oh,
that was
don't
like
say that.
it triggered like a memory, like
Yeah.
Well,
of the past.
You
It does,
protected
it
your
does.
crotch.
I mean,
Yeah, you did.
those are my only 2 best friends I have down there.
What about the asshole?
Well, one's a dick, the other 2 are nuts, and of course they live next to an asshole. So what else?
So you have
My
4.
neighborhood's all fucked up.
Oh, Chippy, my neighbor.
Oh my.
What you be? Is that the street name?
No, I don't come out the wall.
Did you just have a stroke?
It's for other countries and around the world that don't understand what we're saying.
Okay, so which country?
It's on an island. That's all I could tell you.
It's a secret.
It's a secret.
It's a secret.
You don't have a name for it yet. They don't like humans.
Oh my.
Not used to the human population yet.
Oh boy, it's just emus.
Yes, emus and gooses.
Geese.
Geese. They do grow a lot of nuts over there, though. He says,
I fucking can't. My cheeks hurt. I'm gonna have a.
which ones?
The ones up top.
You've been doing your butt clenches today.
Did you just do math? Because you looked really confused.
No, I mean, yeah.
You're like
She's doing
upstairs.
her-
Where's upstairs?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
man.
Thought you were doing your cheek kegels or whatever.
Well, this one's for giggles.
Oh, thank God. I'm out of
I'm
this.
gonna leave you with this.
Okay, giggles. It's on you.
Slut jokes are just horrible.
They're horrible.
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 That was good.
Man.
Dun-dun-dun.
Oh, sorry. That's my cue. And you know I almost pressed the button.
You should have, because I would have left it. I love when you fuck up.
We should be used to it by now, but we don't. We're
But
not.
you know what? She nailed it last week.
She
She
did?
didn't fuck up one time.
Because we
did
did. Only the soundboard fucked up.
Oh
That's about
yeah. Woo.
it. No, that's true. Okay.
Okay. Wrapping it all up. If you all have any questions for any of us or want to share a story or joke, feel free to reach out on our Instagram at Rockin' on the Porch, and we'll do our best to answer them in the next episode. Show some love by following, liking, and reviewing our podcast on the platform you listen on. If we were able to brighten your day even a little bit with our stupidity, then go ahead and share this podcast with your friends and family that have a sense of humor. Thank you for listening and laughing with us. Until next week, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. You guys didn't interrupt me once.
Well,
And she was
it's
all
been a long show.
scofiada.
It's
She was
been a long show.
scofiada. She was
No,
waiting for
I
it.
know.
Where is it? It's coming.
We have to throw you off, Giggles.
No,
I know.
no, you,
I still messed up a little bit.
no, you're good. You're
Expect
good.
the unexpected.
Always.
You're getting better. It's only 6 months into the show, but you're getting better. So,
Has it been 6 months?
almost
Has it?
August
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're on our 6th month already.
Wow.
That's crazy. That is
Why
crazy.
Hey,
is
she
we having
wed to
fun?
yawn till the end.
Yeah.
You did good. See, I'm impressed. See what happens when you have nuts in your mouth? You don't yawn.
Yeah.
Atta girl. Need to bring a bag of more nuts for you.
No, this is around my nap time.
God, it's only 1 o'clock. or
Aren't
whatever
you
it
too
is.
young for naps?
It's 12:30. Okay.
No, I shut my phone off because people were calling, ordering their orders.
You could have just done a little thingy on the side.
I know,
Little
but I just shut the whole damn thing off.
Orders.
For his nuts.
Oh, that's right.
You know how many times the phone was going off during that
I
reading?
heard.
They were so impressed with your reading. They just, hey, we
just
got to
kept
get some of those nuts.
She's going to get hired to read
Okay.
children books.
All right, everybody.
Dirty children's books.
Thank you, and catch you guys next week.
Thanks, y'all. Have a good night. Love you.
Bye.